Looks like I got 2 packages today. Huh, that light probably needs a diffuser. Yeah. Let's see how nasty that ends up looking. I'm just curious. Okay, the first one is a big ol' freaking box from Japan. I think I know what this is. Model kit. Oh my god. Right, it looks like I've got a Gundam age model here. It's, here. Yeah, that light's gotta go, that looks like shit. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now it makes it look like one hand's glowing. Anyway. This is a Gundam Age Shaldoll custom. It's rather cool. You've probably seen it in another video of mine. However, I needed a second one. Why? Because I really like this design. And also, I have a reason for getting this, actually. Here's what he looks like normally, you know. It's just a basic gray, black, or gray, green, and white version. And that is really rather cool. I mean, it's one of the best Gundam models I've seen in recent years, as far as, like, really simple ones go. I mean, you can take one of these and turn it into just about anything. And I've kind of done that already. I mean, the main reason I got this again is because, just like with my other Gundam video, I've fucked one up. And I did this by taking actually 2 other Gundam models. The main thing I did was, obviously, is I swapped out the white for dark blue and dark gray pieces. And I had to get 2 models to do that, because one model was the same as this, except it was in dark blue and dark gray, and it came with these shoulders. And then there was a second model that came with much more subdued skirts. On this one, I swear to God, it looks like a fucking diaper. I mean, I just really hated that. That was like the only bad part to this model. I mean, these things stick out like a motherfucker. I mean, it's kind of ugly to me. I really don't dig that. You know, these just stick out way too far. So I actually got another Gundam model, like I said, called Jack Edge. And that one had, you know, smaller panels here, plus the front skirt is also not as blocky. Here, you have it more of a straight line and a straight line, whereas this one's curved and going down like this. So, I had, like I'm saying, I had to swap out all of his parts. And at the same time, I also like it in white as well, though. The white one is really nice looking. And you know what? There's actually a third reason I've gotten this. I'm mildly afraid to admit this, but I might even get a third one of him, just so I can make a custom version of this G1 Venom Transformer, which I believe is a cicada, if I'm not mistaken. It's just cool. It's like, you know, the thing with Gundam models is they often come with excess parts and such. So, in the same way that this guy has a gut here that's green, and this guy has it in dark blue, or, well, white, in this model, you also get that same part in green if you wish to, as well as that part as well. So, technically, it would just be really cool to make this guy in white, like he's supposed to be, add the green parts that aren't included in here, and make a version of him by painting, you know, the lower legs orange, and painting the upper leg white, and, you know, and such and such. I know, it seems really silly, doesn't it? But, you know, it's an OCD thing, I guess. It would look cool. But yeah, I really, really do suggest the Gundam Shaldoll custom. Yeah, as far as the other 2 models I used, like I said, I used parts of the Jack Edge, as well as, oh, what was the name of the other one? Something or other Rogue, I believe. Shaldoll Rogue? I can't remember. But yeah. You know a Gundam model is decent when I want to buy 3 different copies of it. Holy crap. Let's see. Oh, block toy. Oh, we all know what that is by now, don't we? More bootleg Lego. Let's just dump them all out. Okay, it looks like I might have been wrong in a previous video. I said that I was expecting a more neon green version of Godzilla, and I don't believe that's the case. I think they strictly they had just jacked up the contrast on their auction, making it look like it was very green. So this is probably identical to the one I've had before. I notice it's not identical, though. It's a little bit shittier quality. Yeah, there's just a little bit of flashing there. That's kind of weird. Yeah, as a comparison... Oh boy, where is that, I wonder? Here's a comparison to the one I've already had. And yeah, they're pretty much identical, it looks like. Yeah, they're pretty identical. This one has more paint around the eyes. In fact, probably too much, I'd say. Yeah, they look identical. Except for some, you know, paint apps being a little bit off. They are the same figure. Okay. Ah, okay. This one is another Godzilla. This one is clear. Oh, that's kind of curious. On all these Godzilla figures I've gotten so far, these bootleg Godzilla figures, they have had paint apps on the chest and on the toes and on the arms and legs and such. I noticed this one doesn't have that. Oh god, I gotta turn the wrists and stuff. Ugh. You know what? I really don't want to do this right now. Okay. It's a bootleg, it's made of clear plastic, and those arms didn't move 1 nanometer, and I'm not gonna fuck with that. I'm just gonna pretend like it's exactly where I want it. Okay, what they've done here is they just cast him in clear and completely have foregone all paint apps. And I kind of like that. That's actually smart. Yep, in the interest of having every possible version, I must get even duplicates of them. Oh, God. Speaking of which, a red one. You know, these base plates are ridiculous. Yep. Let's see if these ones turn any bit better. No, they don't. Fuck me sideways. Oh my god, I can't even move the arm. You've got to be kidding. Ugh, they feel so fragile. That one turns. Okay, anyway. So, this one is a red one now. And at that, I think I've gotten every color they've produced, if I'm not mistaken. God, it's like I'm replaying an old video or something, huh? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's the full run of all their figures. All their Godzillas. Oh, I'm stupid. Wait a minute. Forgot Mr. Purple. How could I forget Mr. Purple? Holy shit. Okay, so at this, I believe that's all of them now. I know. How silly. How very fucking silly. OCD at its finest. I really can't think of them. I really don't think they'll pop them out in any other colors. There's just no point. They've already done enough. They're probably already onto some other custom figures of some sort. Okay, enough Godzilla. What do we have here? This one, I don't know if it's from an anime or something, but it is just a simple, generic schoolgirl. Here she is, you know, She looks all normal and stuff, you know. She's just chilling. She's on her way to school or whatever the hell. And then they included a lovey face on it, which is just kind of funny. Like, burnt. Senpai noticed me. Yeah, that's kind of funny, actually. I love it when a lot of these bootleg figures, they'll have custom anime faces that you don't see in Lego ever, and that's kind of funny. And the last thing for today, ooh, this is pretty. I like this. Not that I don't like everything else, too, but this one sticks out. And his head just went flying away. Arrgh. Okay, the head is... Ooh, the head has been painted poorly. It's your generic old Lego head. He has like a split in the bottom of his chin where the paint is. Makes him look like that guy from Blade 2. But yeah, they in the same way that Godzillas were made in a bunch of different colors, they took the original space designs of Lego and they cast them in all different colors, as well as metallic ones. Man, the decal on that looks like shit, or it's actually tampograph or whatever it's called, and it looks like garbage. It's like, you know, part of the planet's missing at the bottom and stuff. And I also noticed the inside of his hands are blue plastic. So this was actually blue plastic that they have coated in metallic. But anyway, they printed these up in all different metallic colors and such. And there were actually two different versions of purple. And I, of course, went for the darker purple, because, you know, dark purple is quite the awesome fucking thing. And actually, for a bootleg, this is pretty clear. The only thing that tells you immediately that it's a bootleg is that there's a ridge in the center of his helmet on the inside that usually isn't present on legit product. But yeah, that's pretty hot. That's cool. I like that. Yeah. There's always bootleg figures coming in here, it seems. I really do like that. Yep. That's it. Like and subscribe and all that jazz.